sight. Rogue hive detected. Immediate now entering an invaded dog zone. Extraction called. Rogue agent neutralized. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, you're about.
Agent down.
Wow.
Agent vital signs 0. Safe area detected. Now entering an invaded dog zone. Rogue agent eliminated. Extraction called. Engaging landmark.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wolf here, and today we're going to be going over my Anubis build, and it's going to be based around two talents that I think are pretty good together. So let's go ahead and jump in the build. All right, so as you see, we are using the firewall specialization, and of course we are running 1.1 million armor, and we'll get into that in just a minute. So what this build is based around is Unbreakable and Vigilance. Now, I have seen Unbreakable and Adrenaline Rush. I've seen Unbreakable with, a lot of things. And also, I have seen people running Unbreakable with absolutely bare minimum armor, which to me could be wrong, but it does give you like a second to, finish that player off. But your Unbreakable is pretty much based off of your armor. So this is showing 95%, but I think in the DZ it's actually less than that. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that stuff because the DZ and the game is so screwed up right now. One thing you know, it'll be one way 1 minute, and then all of a sudden it'll be completely different. So the devs have pretty much screwed everything up. But it says when your armor is depleted, repair 95% of your armor. Okay, so the higher this number is right here, the more armor you're going to get back on your armor bar. Okay, so if you are one of those people that like to run full DPS with Unbreakable, unless you have somebody that's running heals or something, to me that's just a bad idea. But you know, if that's the way you play, you know, fine. All right, so the other thing is that I do run my other Fox Sprayer knee pads that have armor on them. These are just really not a good pair. It's like one of the first pair I got, and it has skill damage. That does come into play, but if I feel like I'm taking too much damage and I'm in team or you know whatever, I'll just swap to these because I rolled 170k armor on them. But for the most part, I just run the damage for the crit, weapon damage, and the 12% crit damage. Alright, so I do run the Eagle Bearer for the most part on most of my builds, unless I'm running the Lady Death or the Manus. And I do run a Police M4. Now, the Eagle Bearer, you know, it's the Eagle Bearer, so I do run two different types with of the M4s. I run one with measured and this one with in sync. Everybody should know what in sync is. It's pretty much meta right now. A lot of people are running it on their FALs and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, we are running the two-piece Providence backpack. We got standard backpack that I've been using. Crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage with vigilance. Everybody should know what vigilance is by now. And we are running the Unbreakable, and we're using this for the 2% for the 10% crit chance. 170k armor. This is a piece that I came across not too long ago that I've been just kind of goofing around with. It's not the best piece. None of these pieces are actually great, but and of course we're running the Coyote mask. I've went over this in other builds. This is a god roll. I pretty much got pretty blessed on this. I took it off a rogue agent. It's god roll. Sidearm doesn't matter. Whatever you want to use. And forgive me, I'm all over the place, but
Dark zone drop expired.
we are running one piece Seska for the extra 10% crit chance. I did roll 170k armor on this, and I had crit chance and crit damage on here. And again, this is like everybody else tells you, and like I always say, this is a template. Use it as your discretion. You know, tweak and do whatever you need to do. Preferably, I'd like this armor to be around 1.4, 1.5 would be a really good spot. But unfortunately, my RNG is just garbage. So, Fenris gloves for the AR damage. Pretty much standard. You could roll these into armor if you felt like you were doing enough damage, which I'm kind of tempted to try out just to see. Or you could run the contractor gloves for the 8% damage to armor. Your choice, but you're definitely going to need with low armor. I would highly recommend, if you're going to run the AR, put the Fenris, a piece of Fenris somewhere on your build to get that 10%. That 10% assault rifle damage. If you're going to run SMG, you know, put Sokolov somewhere, you know, common sense. And then the standard Fox Sprayer knee pads. I'm looking for a pair that are pretty much yeah, that's going to be a long road, but anyway, I'm looking for another pair so that I can actually roll keep the crit damage or even crit chance, whatever, and then roll armor on those. So I run the striker shield. It's pretty standard, pretty meta right now, so that you can run like an assault rifle or SMG shotgun, whatever you want to run, and you know, we get a little bit of damage. I got a skill tier for 2 blues on here, and of course if I did the armor knee pads, it would go up. I run the Seeker Mine pretty much on all my builds. I just love this thing when it doesn't actually, you know, stop working. It's really handy. This one causes a bleed damage. I think this is the only one that does. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the only one that does. But anyway, this will help you knock targets out of cover. You're free to use, you know, whatever, shield and pulse, or, you know, hive and pulse, whatever you want to use. But this is just, these are always going to be personal preference. And yeah, so this is my build. Again, it's nothing unusual. This build has been out there for a while, and I just, you know, threw something together, kind of tweaking, trying to get damage with a little bit of armor, and this is just what I come up with. I figured I'd throw it out there. This is what I use a lot. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, just put them down below. And for all you haters that are, you know, trying to make me look bad on my YouTube, please keep commenting. Keep commenting. You guys don't do nothing but help the channel out. And some of you guys, I you know, we're not going to go there, but yeah, just drop a comment, like, subscribe. Hope you enjoy the content. Yeah, so I guess we'll just see you in the next one, guys. Thanks, and have a blessed one. See ya.